वेलकम साथीहरु आजको युनिट 1 कम्प्युटर नेटवर्क एन्ड कम्युनिकेसनमा एमा भनेको छ डिफाइन्ड टेलिकम्युनिकेसन। अब हेर्न सक्छौं हामीले टेलिकम्युनिकेसन इज द प्रोसेस अफ एक्सचेन्जिङ इन्फर्मेसन ओभर लङ डिस्टेन्स युजिङ इलेक्ट्रोनिक सिस्टम्स सच एज टिभी, टेलिफोन or इन्टरनेट। अब बीमा what is the main difference between bandwidth and throughput भनेको छ। फर्स्टमा डेफिनेसन लेख्नु होला। Bandwidth is the amount of data. Throughput is the actual amount of data independent of latency congestion. Dependent on latency congestion, errors equals to or higher than throughput, always less than or equal to bandwidth. यसरी लेख्नु होला। सजिलो छ। अब चाहिँ हामी सीतिर जाउँ। Give two real life analogies for bandwidth. Highway lanes. Bandwidth is the number of lanes on a highway. More lanes means more car data can move at once without traffic jam. Water pipe. Bandwidth is like the width of a water pipe. A wider pipe lets more water flow through at the same time. In both cases, bandwidth is about capacity, not speed. यसरी लेख्दा मार्क्स चाहिँ धेरै आउँछ हैन। अब why is throughput usually less than bandwidth भनेको छ डीमा। Bandwidth is the maximum capacity while throughput is the actual data delivered. Throughput is always lower or equal to bandwidth because of various limiting factors. अब हाम्रो हेरौँ list any two factors that affect throughput भनेको छ। मेन सजिलो रहेको छ फ्याक्टर bandwidth, network congestion, latency हो। अब impact on throughput मा पर्ने असर चाहिँ throughput cannot exceed the network's maximum capacity. Too many users can slow the network down, delay in data travel, reduce efficiency and लेख्नुहुन्छ। अब चाहिँ हामी एफतिर what is broadband and where it is commonly used भनेको छ। Broadband is the high-speed internet connection that can transmit data over multiple channels. It is commonly used for streaming, gaming, social media and video calls, online classes and study, email, meeting and cloud work, telemedicine and patient records, online service and e-governance. अब हामी यसै गरी जेतिर जाम। How is broadband similar to a highway भनेको छ। Broadband is like the lanes of a highway. More lanes means more car data can move at once. If a road is crowded, cars slow down. Similarly, when many users share the same broadband, the internet slows. A wider, clearer highway lets car move faster, just like a better broadband allows faster data flow. अब चाहिँ हामी एजतिर जाम। Why is broadband important for online gaming भनेको छ। किन चाहिँ इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ भनेको छ हैन। Broadband is the crucial for online gaming because it provides fast data flow, low latency and a stable connection. This results in smooth gameplay without lag and reliable multiplayer matches. हजुरलाई भन्दा मैले पनि पढिरहेको छु हैन। अब जेमा डिफाइन अ कम्युनिकेसन च्यानल एन्ड गिभ एक्जाम्पल्स भनेको छ। यानी सजिलो छ। अ कम्युनिकेसन च्यानल इज द मिडियम थ्रु विच इन्फर्मेसन or data is transmitted from sender to receiver. Wide channel, twisted pair cable used in telephone lines and LAN, optical fiber used for high-speed internet and long-distance communication. Wireless channels say radio wave अनि microwave. अब radio wave चाहिँ used in the FM radio, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Microwave चाहिँ satellite communication मा युज हुन्छ। यसरी लेख्नु होला। केमा चाहिँ what is modulation and why it is important भनेको छ। Modulation is the process of combining a message signal with a carrier signal so it can travel longer distance clearly. It is an important because it helps the signal travel farther without loss, makes practical antenna size possible, improve quality and reduce noise भनेको छ। अब यालमा why is noise detrimental to communication system भनेको छ। यसको पनि सजिलो noise is detrimental because it mixes with the signal causing errors, reducing clarity and slowing transmission. In short, noise makes the message weak and unreliable. अब चाहिँ हामी यामतिर जाम। यही सकिसकेको छ। अब चाहिँ 3 मा आइसकेका छौँ। यो डिटेल एन्सर दिनुपर्छ यसमा। एक्सप्लेन द end to end फ्लो अफ अ कम्युनिकेसन सिस्टम फ्रम सोर्स टु भनेर दिएको छ हैन। एकदम सजिलो, एकदम यो इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ एक्जाममा। सोर्स भनेको छ द ओरिजिन अफ द मेसेज, इनपुट ट्रान्सड्युसर, कन्भर्ट फिजिकल सिग्नल इन्टु इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल, ट्रान्समिटर, मोडुलेट द सिग्नल इन्टु अ क्यारियर वेभ, यसरी हेरेर लेख्नु होला। अब चाहिँ च्यानलमा द मिडियम द्याट क्यारिज द सिग्नल, कमन इम्पेयरमेन्ट्स भनेको चाहिँ नोइज भयो, एटेन्युएसन भयो, इन्टरफेरेन्स भयो, डिस्टर्सन भयो, अनि चाहिँ पर्फर्मेन्स टर्म्स भन्ने लेख्नु होला। ब्यान्डविथ, थ्रुपुट, ब्रोडब्यान्ड, यसरी लेख्दा इक्जाममा मार्क्स आउँछ हैन हामीलाई धेरै। यो चाहिँ हाम्रो एकदम लङ क्वेसनमा आउने क्वेसन हो कि, यो इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ। अब यसको एउटा ड्रइङ पनि बनाउनु पर्छ, यो पनि छ। त्यो ड्रइङ पनि बनाउनु पर्छ हैन। सोर्स भयो, इनपुट ट्रान्सड्युसर, ट्रान्समिटर, च्यानल रिसिभर, आउटपुट ट्रान्सड्युसर, यो चाहिँ देखाउँदा एकदम इफेक्टिभ हुन्छ हाम्रो एन्सर। अब चाहिँ बीमा डिफाइन bandwidth and throughput. Why are bandwidth and throughput put always equal in a practical communication system? Explain भनेको छ, डिफरेन्स बिट्विन सजिलो छ। यो त झनै इम्पोर्टेन्ट छ। द अमाउन्ट अफ डाटा that can be transmitted over a network using a given channel, it represents the maximum data carrying capacity भनेर bandwidth दिएको छ भने throughputको the actual amount of data that is successfully transmitted from one point to another. थ्रुपुटको डेफिनेसन दिएको छ। यो चाहिँ हाम्रो डेफिनेसन मात्रै हो भने अब हाम्रो throughput is always less than our bandwidth due to the several real world problems भनेको छ। Noise can corrupt bits, which forces retransmission and reduce efficiency. Interference from overlapping signal makes the message unclear. Attenuation weakens the signal as it travels over long distance. Protocol overhead consumes part of the available bandwidth. Congestion occurs when too many users share the same channel, lowering the actual speed भनेर लेख्नु होला। अनि यिनीहरूको डिफरेन्स बिट्विन दिएको छ। इट क्यारिज डिजिटल सिग्नल, इट क्यारिज एनालग सिग्नल विथ डिजिटल data. It is low cost, it is high cost, it is suitable for short distance, it is suitable for long distance. Modulation is not required, modulation is required. Example लेख्दिनु होला, Ethernet, Internet. अब हामी सीतिर जाम। In a computer network, data can be transmitted using either baseband and broadband technique. Discuss how bandwidth is allocated in each method and analyze the impact on throughput. One सजिलो छ। Bandwidth in a baseband. The entry bandwidth of the channel is used by one digital signal. Only one data stream is sent at a time. अब यसको थ्रुपुटमा पनि impact. Throughput can be close to bandwidth, but it is reduced by noise, attenuation and distance. अर्को चाहिँ bandwidth in a broadband. The bandwidth is divided into multiple frequency bands. Each band carries a separate signal. So many signals share the channel. Our impact on throughput. Total throughput depend on efficiency of sharing for problems like भनेर लेख्नु होला, सजिलो छ। अब चाहिँ हामी The network has high bandwidth but low throughput. To explain the situation in detail by relating to baseband and broadband transmission method भनेको छ। यो पनि in baseband transmission, the whole bandwidth is used one digital signal, so even if bandwidth is high, throughput can drop due to noise, attenuation, or distance. In broadband transmission, the bandwidth is divided into multiple frequency bands and many signals share the channel. Here, throughput may be low if single interface or if too many users cause congestion. Thus, although the network has the high capacity, practical problems like noise, interference, attenuation, protocol overhead, and congestion reduce efficiency, making throughput always less than bandwidth. यसरी सबै एक्सर्साइज भएको छ। एमसिक्यू चाहिँ मैले गरिनँ किनभने सजिलो छ हैन। अरू सबै भिडियो हालिदिनेछु।